Hey everybody, it's Karyn Bryant from MMA Heat, of course, and from UFC Tonight and other stuff on Fox Sports 1. But guess what? I'm starting my own podcast with these guys, Podcast One. Look at this sweet studio here in Beverly Hills. We got palm trees outside. I got my own studio here. Got a lot of seats to fill. So what I'm going to do is have guests on, obviously, and analysis. You know, a lot of the fighters that you guys already know and love, but certainly I want to introduce you to some of the up-and-comers as well. You know that I love doing interviews. A lot of time we do them in my other spot, but right now we're going to start doing a podcast here with these guys. I'm really psyched, and I want to just say thanks for all the support you've already given me at MMA Heat and also over at Fox Sports 1. I'm going to continue doing that, but this is just another wrinkle, another thing to add. A lot of folks have asked me, hey, why don't you do a podcast? When are you going to do a podcast? So the time has come. We're doing it. It is going to be called the Karyn Bryant podcast, and I was going to call it the Joe Rogan Experience, but that was already taken. However, that would have probably given me some good traffic in the initial go-round, so I might reconsider that. But it is the Karyn Bryant podcast. I want you guys to look for it on podcast1.com. I'm really psyched about it. I hope you guys enjoy it, and tell your friends. Thanks. So praise or pummel, again, if you like it, we praise it. If we don't like it, we're going to pummel it. All right, moving on to the new Godzilla movie is coming out. This is a remake. It's going to be out May 16th. New Godzilla movie. Uriah, I'll start with you. You're praising this or pummeling this? You're going to go check out Godzilla.
I'm going to praise it. The first one I saw was a little bit but at a given time, you know, it was probably good. It's kind of like, what's that movie?
Pacific Rim?
No.
Oh, because that was awesome. Star Wars?
Bruce Leroy. Star Wars.
My brother does it all the time when his wife can't think of something. He goes, Star Wars? And it's funny every time.
The Last Dragon.
Okay, Last Dragon.
I never saw it growing up, and I recently saw it. I was like, what the hell? And I'm sure a lot of people back in their time, they'd be like, dude, you're stupid. It's a great movie. I thought it was dumb. I was like, what the hell? I would never watch this. But I had to watch it. But you know, I think I'm going to praise it because it looks really good. I love those movies with animals and creatures and stuff like that. And, you know, it depends on how Godzilla looks. Yeah. And I think they try to capture the theme of the old school Godzilla. Okay, right. They made him look a little bit like that. So I'm interested. I'm going to praise it.
All right, praising it. Pete?
You know,
Debbie Downer.
No, it's just that I read a couple reviews, and apparently they don't show Godzilla too much, and it's like Godzilla. That's like a porn movie. I came to watch the lizard. I want to see the lizard. Don't give me a storyline. I'm at the IMAX theater.
Yeah, right, you're right.
I don't want to see Bryan Cranston emoting on stage. Give me the lizard.
Give me the genie lizard. You make a good point.
What?
Because they have like 5 minutes of Godzilla the entare movie. So
I can understand the suspense, but
you know, so you got to kind of like sit through the guy going, "Is your cable broken? Is it back here?" It's like, come on, just get to the action. You promised me a lizard. I want the lizard.
Okay. Gosh. Well, I actually was gonna praise this one too because I want to go see it. Well, but I mean now, you know, because to me, like I said, Pacific Rim was such a great movie, and great. I mean, I love it. And I'm sorry, Idris Elba, call me.
Yeah, oh my God, he's so hot,
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, he's so hot.
But that movie, I thought, thank you. That's for Idris Elba, too. No, I loved Pacific Rim, and we actually had gotten screening tickets. I was like, cool, it's in IMAX, and I got there, and they gave me the glasses. I went, oh, yeah, because it was in 3D, too. And I sat there, and I mean, I know how people always say, like, it was the most fun I've had at the movies in years, but it really was. I loved that. Cool. So I think Godzilla, you know, I think it's going to be one. Granted, I don't know if I'm going to get a babysitter. I'll probably take a matinee when the kid's at school. I'll take you, Pete, and we'll go. Yeah, so I'm down. I'm good with Godzilla. Finally, the last one is the Jay-Z Solange battle. I don't really know. Yeah. I guess we'll just say, are you praising or pummeling Solange's activity in this, Pete?
Are we talking her fighting style?
Yeah, you can fight. Right.
Well, okay, she's a woman.